Hello gentlemen and lady, and welcome to tutorial 2.1, the economy. Today I'll be going over things like the trading post and the various currencies that are inside of the game. The first thing we'll talk about is karma. Karma is earned from playing in the game. It can only be earned by playing in the game and participating in events either in the structured world or in World vs. World. You can then use this karma for gear and certain consumables. That's right, consumables. The next currency we'll look at is glory. Glory is earned only through structured PvP and lets you purchase gear that can only be used in structured PvP. And finally, we'll look at tokens. Tokens can only be earned through completing the various hard mode dungeons, also known as explorable dungeons, inside of Guild Wars 2. The tokens you get are specific for that dungeon, but it'll also let you purchase cool gear. You also have influence, which is only earned when you play the game and you represent a guild, like the Kitty Legion. Influence can be used for multiple guild upgrades, such as guild bank upgrades, emblems, as well as small buffs and bonuses for guild participants. Gold, which can be earned everywhere, is the main currency of the game that can be used to purchase gear, consumables, and cosmetic items, and it's also the main form of trading currency. Now, Guild Wars 2 does feature a cash shop. You can exchange real money for gems, and those gems you can use specifically to purchase cosmetic items inside of the gem store. You can also use those gems to trade for gold. But another thing to note is you can trade in-game gold for gems. So people who work a lot, make a lot of money, but don't have a lot of time to play games, can purchase gold. And people who play a lot and get a lot of gold can purchase gems. So everybody has access to everything. But what's this, Sif? I mean, look at it. You get cash, into gems, into gold, into gear. Does this mean it's pay to win? Calm yourselves. Calm yourselves. The gear at level 80 all has the same stats. There's no gear that you can get that is better than the stuff you can purchase when you hit level 80. The only reason to ever get cooler looking gear is to show off. There's no stat gains for getting gear from dungeons, or from World vs. World, or from expensive crafting. All of it has the same stats. The only thing it does is it makes you look cool. So don't fret. There's no way you can buy power in this game. And this is the trading post. Otherwise, we can refer to it as the auction house of Guild Wars 2. The auction house of Guild Wars 2 is a little bit different than what you may be familiar with. Unless you play EVE Online, well then you're really familiar with the way this works. So the first thing to note is you can access the trading posts from anywhere. And the second thing to note is that everybody in the entire world has access to the same items that you do. That's right, this is global. There's no server restrictions or server boundaries. All of this stuff is on a global market. Also, that kind of creeped me out. So as you can see here is a general overview of what's going on, what's selling for a lot, what's demanded, supply and demand. A little bit more, advanced if you want to find something. You can also search for any item you want, so I can find pizza. They do have cheese pizza, but no one's selling it. Ooh, actually someone is selling it. 45 available. I won't be buying it, because I actually want to sell some of my stuff, because I'm poor-ish. I'm going to sell this bone chip. And as you can see here, this is all of my stuff in the inventory. It pulls up. I don't have anything else besides this, but I can sell it. So there's two different ways to sell on the trading post in Guild Wars 2. The first way to do it is, if I click it here, is I can meet the highest buyer and I'll sell stuff immediately. So what's different in this game is you can actually sell your stuff instantaneously and you'll get a lot less money for it, but you'll sell it right away and you'll have that money to dispose right now. What you can also do is you can match the lowest seller, which puts the item up for bid, and then someone can come up later and purchase it if they want the item instantaneously. So let's just say I'm good, I want to sell these apprentice pants, but I want to sell them right now, so I will. And it just says 2 sold for 10. I'm good to go. Everyone's happy, I'm happy, I have my money. The thing is that even though you have access to the trading post anywhere in the world, you still have to go to a trader, which is denoted by this icon, and actually go to them to pick up your stuff. We will have the same menu here, but you can come here and take all your items. Now, this is how you sell stuff. If you want to buy stuff, you can actually go into the trading post, and let's just say I want a... let's see, I am a thief. I want a sword. I'm going to hit search. I'm going to have a list of all the swords I want. Now what I can do is I can either purchase something immediately, and that purchase will be of whoever is selling at the lowest price, or I can place a custom offer, which is a buy order, and let's just say I'm going to purchase one for 50 silver or 50 copper. But you can see here, and I can place order, or I can choose to buy instantly. This gives me the power of either trying to save money and getting the stuff later, or purchasing now and getting it now. So I'm actually going to purchase this mighty sword. How many do I need? Buy it. And it should be in my purchased items. And I can take them all because I'm at a trading post 88. And that is all for tutorial 2.1.